Hi, I'm Winchester 7, and this is my gear rundown, part 1. When we first started recording, we didn't have a studio that we wanted to go into for the expensive things. We just kind of wanted to see how things were going to work out. We played together as a band, but we didn't have a lot in the way of recording technologies or know-how for that matter. So we went out and bought some cheap microphones. This was the vocal microphone, the room microphone, and often an amp microphone. And this was a targeted microphone I think was used for the snares. A couple other drum microphones I think have been upgraded across time. I think we at one point had some stereo microphones as an overhead. But the original interface was this little Behringer one-port interface that was going into Cakewalk. So all the guitars went through it, straight into Cakewalk, and everything else that was recorded live or as an overdub had one of those two mics, and maybe a couple different drum mics that we might have had running at the time. I think at some point we tried an XY for overheads, but it was all pretty straightforward and simple. For that matter, we didn't even really have a proper electric ukulele, just had this one. So still a favorite I use a lot. You've seen me recording with it. It's an acoustic ukulele, but I've got a pickup inside of it. A little bit of a different string formula for kinds of different sets I put together. And then we plugged it into a Vox multi-effects pedal, and then up into a Vox Pathfinder amp. Again, all pretty inexpensive gear. So when we turn it on, you can kind of hear how it sounds. You get the idea. But you can also hear how there's a little bit of a little feedback and buzz inside of it. And while that sounds pretty garage rock and roll in some ways, when you're recording, that hiss pretty much sucks. So eventually needed to change that out.